It means your personality has acquired many things from the external world which is subject to change, death and decay. It means you are not aware of that something which is eternal, which is never changing, which is everlasting. Therefore, you should always sit down and say, what am I afraid of? Put a question to yourself. You will find you have two categories of fears. In one category, you are not confident that you will be achieving something which you want to. You are afraid of that. Second category, you might lose what you have. All the fears can be put into two categories. All the emotions can be put in two categories also. Let me tell you something. It's very easy to know yourself provided you want to. You are trying to escape. You are afraid of knowing yourself. And you are running out to know others. You are a stranger to yourself and others are also a stranger. How two strangers make promises to each other, smile, talk and establish home, and then create disaster for themselves in society. This is going on all over the world. Therefore, yoga way of life says, no matter whatever your cultural background is, religious background is, use this methodology and you will be able to practice your religion well, practice your culture well, and become a good citizen in the world. That's why it is not considered to be religion. It is not. Many Westerners are afraid. Those who are not real Christians, they are afraid of yoga. They call it religion. Because for them, they don't know there is something beyond religion also. While yoga science clearly says what to do and what not to do is religion. How to be is yoga. This is very important. Religion teaches you how to live in the world and then think of God, believe in God. Yoga says false promises given by orthodox religions is bewildering, confusing the intellectuals, younger generations, and disappointing the old. Therefore, we offer you the methods of practicing your religion. Now, religion says, let us examine. The most beautiful book in English literature is Bible. Both aspects of Bible. New Testament and Old Testament. If you remove Old Testament, there is nothing in New Testament. If you remove in New Testament, there is nothing in Old Testament. Finest book in English literature, those who have not studied Bible, they cannot be considered to be good in English literature, no matter how many times they study Shelley, Keats, Byron, even Shakespeare. Because so much time has been devoted by the intellectuals on the book. This is one of the finest book in English, the finest perhaps in English literature. Even non-Hindus should, non-Christians should study that. To know. If you do not study other religions, you never appreciate your religions. You have faith because I am telling you to have faith. That faith will not last. You become fanatic with that faith. And that's not a good sign of growth. If you study two great books of two great books from Jewish literature and compare those sayings of the books of Jewish literature, compare with the last chapter of Bible, book of Revelation, you laugh at it. Everything as it is put in it. Where is the difference between Christianity and Judaism? No difference. Where is the difference between Hinduism and Buddhism? No difference. Exactly. As Christ was born in Judaism, and then he just left Orthodox Church and established something new, a new thought, but out of the old. So is the case with Buddha. Buddha's guru was Alar Kalam, a great yogi of his time. He could not do anything, he could not think unless he learned yoga science. You all know that Buddha meditated. He was born on Purnima day, on this day, today, what is called Guru Purnima. He was born under a tree, can you believe? Being a prince, he was born under a tree. He was not born in a palace. He was enlightened under a tree and he died under the tree. This is called assignment given by the Lord to Buddha. You will be considered to be born as a prince, but in reality you will be born under a tree, you will be enlightened under a tree, and you will die under a tree. Your home has got the largest canopy, blue canopy, and that will be the blue sky. And exactly the same thing happened. But I tell you, the pull of attachment, the strings of attachment are very, very strong. Let me remind you. When Buddha decided to leave his home, his wife and child, Siddhartha, they both were in deep sleep. He decided. It took him a long time to decide. He went around the city, the whole of kingdom to find out. And finally then he decided. Then he came with one idea, dukkham, dukkham, dukkham. Pain, pain, pain and misery everywhere. He said, unless I find out the way of freedom from pain and misery, I will be not happy. When he left home, he went to the door. And you know, look at his decision, he left home. The call of attachment called him back. He came back to see his son's face for the last time. Why? Because the strings of attachment are so strong. Very strong. Others were surprised. This man almost renounced, decided to renounce, yet he has a lust to see his son's face again. Many times we think we don't have attachments. Person like Uma has nothing personal. But perhaps she is more attached than her sister towards sister's children. Why these attachments do you create? Why? Why do you want to create? You don't have child of yours, you are not satisfied. You don't think that God has given me opportunity that I don't have child, now I will devote my time towards Lord. No. You want to adopt somebody's child. Create more attachment for you, yourself. You want to possess something. If you see something pleasing in your neighbor's house, you want to have it.